Tired of hearing stay active but finding it impossible? You're not alone. Does the thought of exercising fill you with dread or make your joints ache just thinking about it? Have you felt that familiar sigh, that little whisper in your mind saying, "It's just too late for me"? Many of us reach a certain age and suddenly the world seems to simplify physical activity into a binary choice. Either you're a marathon runner or you're stuck on the couch. And for most, that couch option feels not just comfortable, but sometimes inevitable. We're told to stay active, man. But what does that even mean when your knees creak like old floorboards, or your back protests with every bend? Perhaps you've tried. You bought those walking shoes or you signed up for a senior fitness class, only to find it too challenging, too intimidating, or simply not enjoyable. The initial burst of motivation fades, replaced by familiar aches, lingering doubts, or that subtle fear of falling, of getting hurt, of simply not being good enough. It's a frustrating cycle, isn't it? Inactivity leads to stiffness, which leads to weakness. Weakness makes activity even harder, creating a downward spiral. It's not just about muscles, it's about losing that spring in your step, that easy reach for something on a high shelf, that simple joy of walking through a park without feeling utterly drained. And the consequences, dear friends, are far more profound than just physical discomfort. Inactivity can slowly chip away at your independence, requiring more help for daily tasks. It can increase health risks, leading to a cascade of new challenges. And perhaps most heartbreakingly, it can lead to social isolation, as moving becomes too difficult to visit friends, attend gatherings, or simply enjoy the vibrancy of the world around you. This isn't the golden age we envisioned, is it? So why do most seniors, despite genuinely wanting to stay active and healthy, often fail? It's not for lack of trying, nor is it a personal failing. It's often because of a few common pitfalls, deeply ingrained beliefs, and approaches that simply don't align with the realities of aging bodies and spirits. One major reason is setting unrealistic goals. We often compare ourselves to younger versions of ourselves, or to those seemingly effortlessly active people we see. We think activity means intense workouts or pushing through significant pain. This all-or-nothing thinking sets us up for failure. When we can't achieve that grand vision, we give up entirely, feeling defeated. Another pitfall is choosing the wrong activities. Not every exercise is right for every body, especially as we age. Forcing yourself into a high-impact routine when your joints are screaming is not only ineffective but potentially harmful. It turns activity into a dreaded chore, something to be endured rather than something to be embraced. Then there's the issue of not addressing pain effectively. Many believe pain is just a normal part of aging and something to be pushed through. But persistent pain is a warning signal. Ignoring it or not seeking proper guidance on how to manage it can make any attempt at activity miserable and even dangerous. Lack of social support also plays a significant role. It's much harder to stay motivated when you feel like you're doing it alone. Without encouragement, a friendly face to walk with, or a community to belong to, the path to sustained activity can feel incredibly lonely and uphill. And finally, that dangerous "it's too late" mindset. It's a pervasive myth that once you hit a certain age, your body is in irreversible decline. This belief can be a self-fulfilling prophecy, making us surrender to inactivity even when our bodies are still capable of incredible adaptation and improvement. But here's the revelation, the piece of wisdom that can completely shift your perspective and unlock a life of sustained movement and joy. The number one secret to lifelong mobility isn't about intensity, expensive gym memberships, or pushing through pain. It's about consistency over intensity, fueled by enjoyment and purpose. Let that sink in for a moment. Consistency, enjoyment, purpose. Let's break down this powerful secret piece by piece. First, find your joy. This is perhaps the most critical component. Activity should never feel like a punishment or a dreary obligation. Think about what truly brings you pleasure, what makes you smile, what makes you feel alive. For some, it might be the rhythmic sway of dancing to a favorite song. For others, it's the quiet concentration of Tai Chi, where movements flow like water. Perhaps you find solace and satisfaction in gardening, feeling the earth in your hands, watching things grow. Or maybe it's the gentle resistance of water in a swimming pool, offering support as you glide. Consider your passions. Do you love music? Try dancing. Do you love nature? Explore gentle walking trails. When activity aligns with your inherent joys, it transforms from a chore into a deeply satisfying part of your day, something you genuinely look forward to. Second, start small and be consistent. This is where the magic of consistency over intensity truly shines. Forget the idea that you need to block out an hour every day. That can feel overwhelming and impossible to maintain. Instead, think about just 10 or 15 minutes a day. It could be a short walk around the block, a few minutes of stretching while watching your favorite show, or simply standing up and sitting down a few times during commercial breaks. Even small, consistent movements compound over time. Imagine a tiny drip of water slowly, patiently eroding a stone. That's the power of consistency. A 10-minute walk every day for a month is far more beneficial than a single grueling 2-hour workout once a month that leaves you sore and discouraged. Start so small it feels almost ridiculous, then gradually, almost imperceptibly, build from there. Your body will thank you, and your mind will stop resisting. Third, adapt to your body. This is about profound self-compassion and wisdom. Your body is a unique, magnificent vessel, and it changes over time. What worked in your 20s or 30s may not be suitable now. Listen to its subtle signals. If a movement causes sharp pain, stop. Modify exercises to suit your current capabilities. Use aids if needed, a cane for balance, a chair for support during stretches, comfortable shoes. Focus on what you can do, rather than dwelling on what you can't. Perhaps you can't run, but you can walk. Perhaps you can't lift heavy weights, but you can use resistance bands. Perhaps you can't stand for long periods, but you can do chair exercises. Every body is unique, and every movement, no matter how small, contributes to your overall well-being. This isn't about being less than. It's about being wise and gentle with yourself. Fourth, connect it to purpose. This is the fuel that truly ignites consistency and joy. Why do you want to stay active? Is it to chase your grandchildren around the park, to lift your groceries without strain, to continue living independently in your own home, or simply to manage a chronic health condition more effectively? Perhaps your purpose is social, to join a walking group, to feel vibrant enough to attend family gatherings, or to volunteer in your community. When you link your activity to a deeply meaningful why, it transcends mere exercise. It becomes an essential part of the life you want to live, a pathway to your deepest desires. Write down your purpose. Keep it somewhere you can see it daily. Let it be your internal cheerleader. And finally, listen to your body with gentle persistence. There's a fine line between a good sore, the feeling of muscles that have been worked, and pain warning, a sharp, persistent, or increasing discomfort that signals something is wrong. Learn to differentiate. Push gently into challenge, but never into pain. This doesn't mean giving up at the first sign of discomfort. It means being wise, adjusting and seeking professional advice if pain persists. Gentle persistence means showing up for yourself day after day, even when motivation wanes, but always with kindness and awareness of your body's limits and needs. It's a dance, not a battle. My dear friends, lifelong mobility isn't about becoming an Olympic athlete or achieving some impossible physical ideal. It's about cultivating a sustainable, enjoyable relationship with your body and with movement. It's about discovering what truly lights you up and weaving that into the fabric of your daily life. The secret is finding your joy, starting small and being consistent, adapting to your unique body, connecting your activity to a meaningful purpose, and always listening to your body with gentle persistence. So I invite you to reflect. What's your favorite way to stay active, or what is truly holding you back from moving with more ease and joy? Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your struggles in the comments below. Your insights might just be the motivation someone else needs. If this message resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of hope or a new idea, please consider giving this video a like. And if you believe this perspective could benefit others, share it with a friend, a family member, or anyone who might be struggling with the idea of staying active. And of course, for more insights and gentle guidance on thriving in your golden years, please subscribe to our channel. We're on this journey together,